Out on the streets with my head in the hands. I've got no plan, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power, and I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I don't be afraid. Don't do that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah! I'm coming. You can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. I And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me, yeah. And I feel.
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is We hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at AstroWorldWeb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optilong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to AstroWorldWeb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control, using a powerful hand. I wanna be you, I wanna see you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn the way. I wanna see you, I wanna be you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color. on my telescope now. Damn, what's wrong with this thing? I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers crowd out the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I've felt a lot of women refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fire going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take you for your money, whatever spring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. Making such a fuss, and I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Guitar Players Planet.
Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? October, annular eclipse. Oh. Don't let your glasses fall off when there's a solar eclipse. You might hurt yourself. Let's try that again. Are you ready for the next solar eclipse? Are you ready for it? October 14th this year is an annular eclipse, followed by April, another total solar eclipse, and you can get your own branded AstroWorld telescope solar glasses made by American Paper Optics today on the website, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, or give me a call, 516-273-3771, and we can get you a set of 4 of these for $9.99. Come on down again, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, and keep imaging as long as you don't have a solar shade on. Keep educating. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time.
That I have lost my friend. Got the sunset off the highway again. Then I get lost on a long summer day. I must be back before it's too late. You're afraid you're feeling alone. Time and space can never unfold. The holidays can ring in your fear. The ghostly embrace can only me tears. And I've got a new way to choose. I'm gonna start running back to lands of blue. Oh, na 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 na. Sitting at the lake, I'm feeling confused, but I had my resolve, so I played this blues. But I'm afraid, the war might be true, that I might never be back again.
Hear me? Yeah. Okay.
Seems to me that I have lost my friend.
It's gotta mean something. It's gotta.
So here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power, and I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel to that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah! I'm coming. You can feel my power. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me, yeah. And I
Let me see here.
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about AstroWorld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at AstroWorld is we hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at astroworldweb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optolong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
There it is.
So come to astroworldweb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon.
Gotcha.
Bye-bye.
All right.
all right. go. Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control. Using a powerful hand. I wanna be ya, I wanna see ya. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to tell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hot little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Yeah. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn a new way. I wanna see you, I wanna be you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to tell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hot little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. Yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hot little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hot little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? Damn, what's wrong with this thing?
The lost Lone Ranger. Can I
I'm gonna figure it out later. It's 8:10. That's all right. I kind of had it. I'm gonna have to do it on the fly a little bit. was there before, and now it's not. Whatever. It's not going to be working the way I want it to work right now.
We a little behind?
A little bit.
Okay.
I mean, everything. I had it working great, and now I must have messed something up, and now it's not working. Now you're huge as hell again. I can't figure out why.
Are we on? Because it says Eric looks lost.
You're probably on, but I don't know if they could hear you. You just.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know if they can hear me or not.
No, they could just see you, I think. Just wave at them. It's fine. Fuck it. You ready? 10 seconds. Here we go.
Oh.
And how's that? There we go. All right, cool. We got audio.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, I'm trying to figure something out, and it just was taking too long. So I apologize being late. It's 8:15 now. I was eating my chocolates and recovering from Thanksgiving. What a great video, man! That turned out really good. If you
Gideon was saying now we have
Thanksgiving
no sound.
video. Came out pretty good.
Are we
right?
sure we are on? Because now Gideon is saying we have no sound.
What are you saying? We have no sound. Hold on a second.
I guess they can't hear us because now Gideon's saying, "Shut up, Dan."
Okay, they can hear
No,
because I see it on the master. I'm like, it's got to be there. Shut up,
yeah.
Let me get back on.
Oh man, that was a fun video.
Yeah, we filmed it back and forth. We thought of it after the show last night, right? And
yeah, we did. Yeah, on Wednesday. Yeah, we were like, yeah, this should be fun.
We had a good chuckle about it. And,
yeah.
Said just take videos, and then I said, Eric, can you put it together? Because I can't do it.
Yeah, and I pieced it out, and I grabbed all the other stuff and I put it all together in like an hour and a half.
Nice.
And yeah.
All right. So
it was good.
All right. So we do have a lineup change. So on this Wednesday coming up, whatever, the 29th, we're going to be having the guys from Dark Dragons. They confirmed with me they're going to be here on next Wednesday to talk about their remote observatory and their robo-proof.
Nice.
Weather
so
permitting,
Jeff and Rick are going to make it.
What's that?
So Jeff and Rick are going to make it.
Yeah, Jeff and Rick are going to make it. Yeah, they're going to make it. And my voice sounds weird, doesn't it? I don't know. My audio kind of messed up. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and my ears. I don't know. Could be. I'll turn the gain up a little bit. There we go. All right.
Oh, thanks, Tom. Yeah, that's what happens, when you've got like 18 hours to cook a turkey and, make all the fixins and do everything the right way instead of going out, heat and serve in like 40, between 45, 60 minutes.
and you know what? You know, I did the fried turkey, and I've done the baked turkey and cooking and everything. I really don't mind doing it, but you know what? Ever since COVID happened, I'm like, you know, screw this. I'm not doing this no more.
Right. No, I
it's
hear
just,
you, man.
if you know what, if I had a family, like a big family, like I would do it. It's me, Jen, and my mother-in-law, and my mother.
Okay.
My nieces weren't here. My nephews weren't here. My brother wasn't here. No other family was here. You know.
Yeah.
If
And you
everybody's-
know what? I can't take all the credit. I didn't make all that food. Come on, I didn't make.
Oh,
I made
Robin
quite a bit of it, but
I'm sure Robin
no,
did quite a
actually,
bit too.
Robin didn't. No, actually, it was Cadence, my
Oh,
daughter.
really?
She's actually becoming the culinary artiste.
Nice.
And yeah, so Robin did a little bit. She did. I'm not gonna say she didn't do anything. She did a little bit, but it was the majority of it was, you know, myself and Katie. So it was kind of cool.
Nice.
It was kind of cool.
What?
So yeah, I've been, you know, today I worked. Well, some people, they work on Black Fridays. A lot of other people are off. I worked today.
I worked.
You know, because being a holiday weekend, sometimes when you're in IT, that's the time that for maintenance and planned maintenance periods. So I work today. I'll work Sunday, but you know, hey, it's all good because right now I'm looking at the weather and it's all clouded up, dude.
Yep.
I'm probably not gonna get anything done.
Well, I see we got a new member watching, Greg Yancey. I saw him it's his first time here. So
Greg.
So welcome, Greg. Welcome
to
the show.
Definitely welcome.
You know, and you know, we do talk mostly about astrophotography. We do have guests. We're starting to. You'll see in a second. We're gonna go over my little spiel. We do have gifts that we give away. We give away every Friday. We give away a Masters of Pix Insight. Also, if you haven't signed up for the Astropalooza giveaways on December 9th, very little time left. Go sign up for it. I just got, and I have a picture of it, and you know, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up real quick. Charles Bracken was really super nice to us, and he gave us a book, his book that he wrote with Max Whitby, The Visible Universe.
Yeah, Dr. Max. Yep.
Give us a signed one on that, says Astropalooza 23 on it. It's pretty cool. And he's also given us a remember that all sky image that he had on that light panel?
The huge one, yeah. The one that he and Max
it's a little bit scaled down,
ever.
but it's big. It's probably about 2 feet by, you know, 1.5 feet. It's really long. And I have a picture of it. Give me a second if I'll pull it up real quick. Where's my Google Photos? I hope it's there, because I took a picture of it because it's in a tube. So I didn't want to leave it out because it's a nice picture. So I didn't want to screw it up. So there it is. Yeah. So and of course I got my feet in it. So let me see if I can rotate this. Will it rotate? Well, probably not. Yeah. But here you go. So this is what the image looks like, and that's the Visible Universe image, and that's an all sky image. That's 153 panel mosaic with 2 hours on each panel. So it's like 300. If you do it, 306 hours, I think, if I'm doing the math right. And it's taken from telescopes all over the world. To get the northern and the southern hemisphere done, and that's the entire sky. So one lucky winner will win a picture of the Visible Universe by Charles Bracken and Dr. Max Whitby. So that's another thing that's going on. We're also giving away gift certificates to AstroWorld telescopes. We're giving away another $100 gift certificate to Woodland Hills. We're giving away Masters of Pix Insight classes. We're giving away a premium set of data for my telescope from the Chaleoscope. So we're giving away another one of those. Last year he gave away was it Tucani 47 or 47 Tucani, whatever, the big globular.
Yeah. Yeah, the glob.
Yeah, and what else? We got a AstroWorld backpack we're giving away, a duffel bag that we're giving away, and some shirts. And go buy your AstroWorld tour shirt, because all of your proceeds from that tour shirt are going to go to an Astro Club somewhere. And if you want your Astro Club recognized by AstroWorld, email me at dan@astroworldtelescopes.com, and I will put your name on the wheel in order to be eligible for the check, which we will be giving away. We've sold about 10 shirts so far, and I think it's about a $10 profit on the shirt. So you're looking somewhere about $100 right now, and we still got 2 weeks to go. So buy your shirt at astroworldtelescopes.com, and search for Astropalooza 2, and you'll get or search for t-shirt and do that. So let's talk a little bit about, I know I spoke about new guests, so let me get this rolling a little bit, and let me put this start, and we'll just do this really quick. So we have a lot of gifts, and we're going to revamp a couple things come next year, but we have gifts from people that give away. So we give away money and stuff to the people that watch and the people that are involved in the community. So Woodland Hills has been very gracious to us for the past year and a half, 2 years, and we just gave away a $250 gift certificate to Woodland Hills. When was that? Was it? It was episode 300. It was episode 300.
Yeah, 300.
Yeah. So we did that. So we're going to give away another $100 gift certificate for Astropalooza. So we're going to do that. So thank you to them. We also have giveaways from Prima Luce Lab, Camera Concepts, and Optolong. We're pretty much all ran out of all of those this year. So next year starts another year. We also have Masters of PixInsight classes that we give away every Friday night, including tonight. So if you're not on the wheel tonight, let me know if you want to go on the wheel. I'll throw you on. And IP4AP, we also give away yearly subscriptions again, and we give one away per month. That's the same wheel as Masters of PixInsight. So go to astroworldweb.com, go into giveaways, and sign up for whichever ones you want. Also, our parent company, it's the AstroWorld Telescopes. That's our retail. You can get any Astro gear there if you want. So you give me a call or email me direct, or just go to the website at AstroWorld Telescopes. We have all the main vendors you can think of. ZWO will be up there probably by the end of next week. So there you go. We also do Patreon and YouTube memberships. So we have some high-ranking Off the Rails members: Sean Nielsen, Bob D'Amato, and John. Thank you so much. Quasar members. We have different levels, and all these different levels have different perks. So take a look and read the perks if you want to be involved and help us with our outreach, because it does help us purchase our table at NEAF, and all the other stuff that we need to do. Plus all the giveaways that we give away to people. So it does help with all that. Black Hole members, thank you. I know Dan Solo upped his membership. He's technically, I think he's technically a Quasar member now because he's under two names. So he's up there. Red Giant members, thank you. And we have one more new member. Dan's mom is now a Patreon member, so
that's cool.
Thanks, Ma. but White Dwarf members, thank you. Little hot shots came on to our White Dwarf area. I upgraded some of the stuff here today, so thank you to everybody. So November 29th, which is this Wednesday, we got Dark Dragons Astronomy coming on. So it's going to be really cool. If you have any idea of doing an observatory or a roll-off roof, this is the one you want to see. So come on and check it out on November 29th. If you want to know a little bit more about it, go to our NEAF and NEAC interviews. Eric did a really good interview with, I believe it was Jeff from Dark Dragons.
Yeah.
And to learn a little bit more about them, go check out our, you're watching us on YouTube now, probably. Go take a look at the NEAF from last year. And of course, December 9th, starting at 2 o'clock, we got AstroPalooza. Oh, come on, really? AstroPalooza 2. My face is covering everything. Trevor Jones, Sean Nielsen, Scott Roberts, Charles Bracken, Dr. Sass, Tom from Prima Luce, Dylan, Stacy, Master. We got everybody on. So it starts at 2 p.m. Go to astroweb.com/astropalooza and go all the way to the bottom. You'll see the schedule, how they're scheduled to appear. You don't want to miss this. We're doing giveaways all day, just like last time. It's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of really new people, really cool people that haven't been on yet. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to make sure that I have either a constant IV drip of either Red Bull or Mountain Dew or something to keep me going.
Wine.
Yeah,
Wine,
because it's a great event. I mean, it's the second one we've done, but it's a long one too.
It's a long
like,
day.
What, 9 hours?
Something like that. Yep.
So yeah.
But going into the new year, we're getting into 24 already. So January 10th, the first show of the year, I think, maybe first or second. Is it first or second show of the year? Because I think the second is a Wednesday. No, second is a Tuesday. So the first show of the year. Nope, that's a lie. The second Wednesday of the year. That's January 10th.
Second Wednesday of the year.
Nico Carver is returning to us from Nebula Photos, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I had the pleasure of meeting him a couple times. Once at Starfest, once in Nebraska. I met him a couple times, so it's a really nice guy.
Another time at NEAF.
Yep,
he
NEAF as well.
He hung out with us at NEAF, so yeah, he's a great guy.
And then we got Maxi Faliares, and I forgot to change his name. I spelled his name wrong, so I apologize about that. So Maxi's going to be coming on. He last year, he's been on before. He is from Argentina, and he has done a lot of cool work with iPhone photography. But he's also a regular astrophotographer as well. He's going to be showing us a lot of his procedures and how he does things. It's going to be pretty cool. And then Adrian Bradley on January 25th, the Nightscaper. This is a picture that he took. That's him in the picture, and pretty cool. He does really cool work. I love what he does. But he's going to be.
Yeah, we had Adrian on earlier this year as well, and he does some really great stuff.
Actually, it was 22. 22, you believe it?
Was it 22?
I looked up the date.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it was 22. Yeah, it was April 22. So it was like year and a half. But,
it's been a while now.
And then Mabula's coming on whenever he releases APP 2.0. That is still in the books. So that's that. And so this is an updated thing. And the way it stands is the image of the week leader has been decided because Dave didn't input a picture. And then Tom has a picture in this week. So the only question, will it be 7 or will it be 8? We don't know.
And we'll find out in about an hour?
About an hour.
Find out.
Yep, about an hour.
Yeah. So do not forget, if you have not yet, go to astroworldweb.com/IOTW for the image of the week contest.
Vote.
And you have an hour left to get your vote in for the last image of the week for 2024, I guess we could say. For the 2024 calendar, because then I will be working on setting up the image of the month contest, so we can select the last winner for this upcoming calendar, for the 2024 calendar, who will represent November. So we'll find out, in a few weeks, probably around the 15th. of December, we'll make that this we'll hear what the voters have said, and
All right, and also do me a favor, all the people on this list right now, Bloodstone, Tom Peter, actually Tom gave me his, so not Tom, Abby, Starlancer, Josh gave me his. Who am I missing?
You say Abby or Abe?
Abby, Abe. It's Abraham.
Abe.
I don't know. So it's Abraham. But I don't know if it's Abe. I guess it's Abe. If that would make sense. It'd be Abe. Abby. I don't know. Whatever. Chris gave me his. Greg gave me his. So I'm missing a couple. Please just email me your pictures to dan@astroworldweb.com so I can get this formatted and ready to go. So so all I got to do is put in November's in the middle of December, and I could get this calendar out to you in your hands by, like, I'm hoping mid-January. So
yes, so we would really appreciate you guys to go ahead and get those high-res images in. I think I even set up a Google shared folder.
Yep.
So I don't know, Dan, if you want to share that out again, just in case. If anyone missed that, if you want to share that again, so whoever is on right now and who has not dropped your high-res image,
even if you dropped it, I gave it to me on Discord or whatever. Do me a favor, just do it again. Fill up that folder with the right pictures, please, and just so I'm able to get this. That's the wrong one. Trying to get the
yes.
The link. Drive. And it's under Astropod submissions, is it? Yeah, IOTM high-res images. There you go. Share. Copy link. And thank you, Dave, if you did it. Thank you. And let's see. Yep. There you go. So there's the link. If you didn't do it again. So I got Greg in here. I got AZ4Runner in here. I got Scott. I got Dave. I got Chris.
Okay.
So that's 5.
That's 5 that's 5 out of the 12. And
just 5 out of 11, right? Because we don't have
or 11.
5 out of 11. So do me a favor, just drop them in there again for me, because I just get too many emails and they get kind of, so just do me a favor and just do that for me. Do me that favor.
Yep, if you don't mind, please. Yes.
Right.
And also, if you don't mind, if you like what we have been doing over this past year, and we know a lot of you have been, very appreciative. We've just passed some big milestones, episode 300. Do us a favor, give us a thumbs up on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up there on the YouTube, in the YouTube, as well as if you're on Facebook, like the show and share it to public, all that. And if you're on Twitch, hey, if we get our 30th Twitch member on Twitch, we get you guys a T-shirt.
I'm sorry, make that 40, because when I said it, we were already at 31. So
okay.
I didn't even know we hit 30. So at 40.
So stand corrected. So 40. So you'll get a little something from us, courtesy of AstroWorld TV. So please go ahead and do that. It would be awesome. It helps us out. It helps let Google and YouTube know, to put us up there when you're looking for astrophotography information and shows and stuff like that. So we would greatly appreciate that.
Hey, Norm, just tell me what size T-shirt that you were missing for your membership, and I'll get that in there for you. Let me know what size. I have plenty of them, so I didn't even know that you were missing it. So let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Ernie. Yeah. If you have any dates of certain astronomical events that you would like, I think Danny was talking about this, that you would like to have added, if we don't have them if we won't have them added, or we may not have them added to this year's upcoming calendar, the 2024 catalog, share those. Send us in. Send those in. Shoot them over to us in the chat or what have you, or shoot them to us in Discord or the email, or email at eric@astroworldweb.com or dan@astroworldweb.com, and let us know of those events so we can make sure that those get added to that applicable month for that event. So definitely.
Yeah.
Share that stuff, because don't forget, this is not just, the AstroWorld calendar. This is the calendar for you guys, to help you guys, share, to share out this information and to keep you guys updated on these events and stuff like that. So can we put our anniversary dates on the calendar? Oh, Norm. I'm not touching that one.
If you want me to put your anniversary date on it, Norm, I'll put it on. I'll put Newman's versary. So
Newman's versary.
But you know what? I figured out how dumb some people are. So I'm watching the hockey game, right? I'm watching the Islander game tonight, right? And in the middle, they went across the whole league, and they said, you got to name 3 things. So like one of them was 3 Harry Potter people, right? 3 Harry Potter characters, 3 hockey teams in New York State, right? You have to do 3. Okay. And then they said, name 3 planets.
Okay.
And I tell you that 4 of the 20 NHL hockey players making millions of dollars a year thought the moon was a planet. I could forgive the Pluto gaffe. I can forgive that. But the moon? Really?
Hey, you know what? In their defense, they're out there. If they're freezing at ice cold, they're freezing, out there on that ice cold, in the ice cold rink, who knows, man? And they're not thinking about that stuff when they're playing professional hockey. I don't know. It could have been worse. They could have said the sun. They could have said the sun.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah, they're not paid to know astronomy. Oh,
come on. Just
brain freeze. Exactly. They got brain freeze.
They should. That's anyway. But
maybe they got ran over by a Zamboni too many times, or hit their heads on the top of the iron, on top of the top bar of the net.
Yep,
that's a possibility.
Who knows? That's definitely a possibility. But so I literally, I mean, I'm so upset that I haven't been able to image anything, for literally like 6 months, because it's so disappointing at my house to do imaging.
Dude, you know what? Can I make a suggestion for you then?
Get a new house?
Well, besides that, what is it that you miss more about imaging? Is it the actual process of imaging? Is it selecting a target and going after it?
Yeah, it's the whole thing. It's the whole process. I have all this nice equipment, and I hate not being able to use it. You know what I mean?
I get that. I get that.
I could go get data tomorrow from iTelescope. I have
that's what I was going to say.
I have 500 credits with iTelescope that I could sit there and I can pull. And I could get the data, and it's already calibrated, and I could do all. But that doesn't. I mean, I guess it kind of helps me because I could, but it's still not acquired by me.
Yes, and I get that.
I'm I'm paying for somebody to take it because I've got a subscription and all that. But it's not my equipment. It's not my routine. It's not my stuff, and that's what I really miss about that. I took that picture. You know what I mean?
I get that. I totally get that. I do. I really do. I mean, yeah, it's that. But for me, it's the whole. For me, it's all of it.
Yeah.
It's being out there, feeling my hand starting to freeze a little bit.
The creaking.
The creaking and all of that stuff and just the shaking while I've got my iPad or something out there and I'm trying to polar align or whatever it is. I do. I find your lack of logic definitely disturbing. You know? So, I'm just going to tell you right now, shut up, Dan.
Hey, but Eric, you're right. I mean, for me and for you, for people that have been doing it for as long as we've been doing it, to kind of like take somebody else's data and kind of play around with it, to me, and I know I'm going to get yelled at for saying it,
Tom,
but to me, it's cheating. It's cheating. And,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is the process still right? Yeah, you could be really good at processing, and you can get really good at processing by taking other people's data. That's perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everything's perfect. You don't have problems. You don't have to, oh my God, what if I put an extra sample on DBE here because I got this little circular kind of gradient going on. I got to fix that, so, all this kind of stuff that's going on, that's all part of the process of getting better. If everything's perfect and you're in a 4:1 sky and you don't even have to do noise or gradient extraction because the skies are so pristine. I mean, does it make your pictures better? Yeah. Does it make you better as a processor? I think it takes something away.
Well, maybe, but you can also, when you're talking about becoming a better processor, one thing you can do and doesn't is you can improve your processing by learning some new techniques, learning, the GHS, learning as far as the narrowband mapper tool, learning, a couple of the other, utilizing some of the other scripts that are available now and that people have added from into Pix Insight, or learning, a bit more on APP. Yes, a lot of times, but is everything truly perfect when you're talking about even grabbing data from iTelescope and everything? I mean, yeah, I mean, you may be under Bortle 1, Bortle 2 skies, but that doesn't mean that everything is necessarily perfect, is it?
Right. Well, it's pretty darn close when you're shooting.
Pretty darn close, sure.
When you're shooting with a Takahashi and an FLI camera and Astrodon filters, and all these things make it that much easier. But I guess cheating's like the wrong word, because again, we talk about it on the show. It's like, it's all about the, and somebody said it in the chat that it's all about the art of everything and how it, but to me, the art of it is the blank canvas, and the blank canvas is your raw data. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if you're using, it's like kind of like to me, I mean, maybe I'm just sounding like a jerk. To me, it's, if you take someone else's data, it's color by numbers. You're taking somebody's drawing and adding color to it and doing things. So you take somebody's. That's just the way I think of things.
For me, I get it. For me, that's a bit of a stretch, because especially if you are learning if you're learning AstroPixel processor, or you're learning, Pix Insight, or you are learning the other, either with Photoshop or with any other type of post-processing software that you're utilizing, trying, everybody's methods are in a way their own. There are many ways they're unique. So even though you may end up getting, if we both ended up getting the same iTelescope data, I can guarantee you that both of us, and even Sean or Dave or Tom or Norm or anybody else in here or Jackie, we're all going to process it probably and having a different approach on how we integrate certain ways or do different things. And it's probably not all going to come out the same way. So it's not always, it's maybe perfect in our eyes, and maybe the acquisition, because it's Bortle 1, or Bortle 2 skies. but it's not. But it's us doing it.
Yeah.
It's still us putting those pieces together.
Yeah, and I'm just going to clarify something real quick. I'm not talking about, you know, I want to do Dragons of Ara, but I can't get it. The odds are I'm never going to fly down and get it. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about getting data from something. I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, if you want to get some southern targets, which is what I've done, we've gotten the Tarantula Nebula data. We've done that. We're going to do other data. We're going to do that as well. But if you're outside, you're in mid-northern latitude, and I take a telescope from the UK or the UAE or wherever the hell else in the northern hemisphere just to get M45 that I could get myself, that's kind of where I draw the line a little bit to me. I don't know.
Man, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I'm not talking, listen, I love to get like the Magellanic Clouds and, all that kind of stuff down there, and the Dragons of Ara and the Tarantula Nebula and all that. They got a really bunch of cool stuff that we can't get unless we go to Chile. But, that's something else,
Yeah. That's a little bit, yeah, I get it. That's a little that's different because we're in the northern hemisphere there. Those are, those targets like you mentioned, Tarantula, the dragons, Eta Carina, those, yeah, we can't get those.
Right.
But also every once in a while, you also have to take a look at it. Sometimes it sucks. And I do get what you're saying. It sucks because of either the weather. You can't utilize our own stuff, but my big thing is for me, I want to try to get some data. And now if I could afford to go out and get it from iTelescope or what have you, because I have nothing but 3 months of winter snow and storms and stuff like that, then I guess probably me, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Maybe others will do the same thing. So it's like, look, if my winter is screwed because we get nothing but snow and I'm going to get nothing but clouds, and clouds, then it is what it is. But for me, it's also about the learning, because that's what one of our biggest mottos is, is like keep imaging, yes, but also keep educating. So if I can keep educating myself on those steps, getting better on the general hyperbolic stretch, learning it better and all that stuff, then I'm good, but that's me.
I'm playing around with your picture.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Do like one of these, and Leon's getting larger.
Hello, getting larger. Yeah, maybe look like Pizza the Hut. Pizza the Hut died. Why? Because he ate himself. And he ate himself.
I'm playing around with what's
But no, exactly. We can't compete. You know what? As much as I would love to get like the new Player One Zeus or the 6200 Mono, at this point in time, the stage in my where I'm at right now, I can't afford that. So if I can get some data from like an FLI CCD camera or something like that, and it makes things, or like a Moravian or what have you, if I can do it, I'm gonna go for it, just to see what that type of data, what those types of sensors can end up giving to me.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's definitely a challenge, and maybe I'm just not explaining myself the right way, but it's just like, it's not cheating. It's just like the way
hell, you got a dope now.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's still, I'm still here in Illinois, and sometimes the weather gets crappy.
Exactly.
What are you like? You're making like me bigger and smaller. Zoom, zoom, like what in the world are you
I'm just trying to
doing,
get
man?
the pictures the same size. I'm sorry, it's still not working right. So whatever.
Oh,
I think I
man,
got it
that's
pretty
funny.
close now, so I'll just leave it the way it is. So
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, it's not in the lines. I don't know. We'll just leave it alone. So anyway,
but yeah, but on other subjects, you know, we all know today, of course, the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. There's a lot of stuff that is out on the market now or being sold at discount or on sale, you know, for Black Friday. I'd like to know in the chat, has there been anything in particular that you have had your eye on as far as imaging, you know, cameras, filter wheel, flat pan, whatever it is, that you can say, yeah, now this is the time of year. Now I can, you know, the price has maybe gone down, but I can go out there and I can go get it. You know, it's anything particular, you know, whatever it is. Is it a new mount? Is it, you know, because I've heard there's a few mounts that are out for sale now, some scopes that are out for sale, you know, whatever it is, I'd be curious to hear.
Yeah. Mini PCs,
mini PC. I mean, I'm sure that, you know, maybe those quieter threes or what have you, maybe there are some that are out there, maybe on Amazon that have maybe dropped down in price or whatever, that maybe go for Black Friday. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah. You know, I mean, you know, my next thing is probably I'm gonna buy one of my own. I'm probably gonna buy my own. Well, I have this one here that was given to me by Player One that I'm gonna I think I'm gonna put this on my FRA 400. This is the Uranus C.
Yeah.
You know, unless if you want to play around with it, you're more than welcome to.
I told you, you know, whenever you want to send it over to me, I'd like to try to play around with it with the Rasa. I haven't even taken out the Rasa since Tyler has sent it to me. You know what? I need to really open that thing up and just even take a look at it to make sure everything's all. I haven't done it. I've been messing around with either.
I'll send this to you on Monday if you really want to use it.
That's fine. I mean, go ahead and use it if you plan on. If there's something you really want to do, go for it.
No, I got a 2600 I could throw in there. That's fine. But I mean, you know, if you want to play around with this, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
Because I got this, and I got the I got a 7-position filter wheel. So if you want to put, you know, any L Enhance, Cell Extreme, NBZ, whatever, because this is
NBZ, whatever.
It's a color cam. So
yeah. So Chris says I got a 183 MC. I'm going to list for sale. There you go.
I have one on my Red Cat.
Yep. Greg is saying I'm wanting the Prima Luce focuser rotator.
Oh, I got the 2-inch one right here.
A focuser rotator?
It's just the rotator, the Arco.
Oh, the Arco. Okay. Thank you. So there's so many. I mean, I would love to look into getting a new flat panel, a flat panel that I can actually utilize a bit better with Nina, that I'm not having to go out and adjust the, you know, the brightness or the dimness or adjust all that. It gets a little crazy, you know, so.
Somebody just asked for this. Here you go. This is the QHY focuser right here.
Okay.
I got the standard and the
the Giotto, Dave. Yep. Yeah.
So there you go. There it is.
But yeah, the Giotto is one that I was looking at because I have seen on a few websites some plus and minuses of the different types of flat field panels. The Gerd Newman Aurora is one that I was looking at. The Pegasus Astro Flatmaster. I was looking at that one. Giotto is definitely one I'm looking at. I was also looking at some the electroluminescent the EL flat panels. Main reason that I'm starting to look at those is because when using my current, I have one of the older Spica flats, the that does not have the USB controller.
Yep.
Yes, but whenever I am taking, say, luminance flats or anything very short, because it being LED, I get anything that's a very short, like less than 2 seconds, I get banding.
Yeah.
From the LED. So that's one of the things that for me, I'm going to.
You need a really good diffuser to kind of get rid of that banding on it, and really steady LEDs that have been, kind of certified. Not like some of these cheap LEDs are not good for flats. Some are. Some of these tracing, like the really good tracing panels you get for $30-40 can be really good. But if you're buying something that says a flat panel somewhere, it's just like a shot in the dark. I love the Giotto with the Alto, which I
yes, I do. But it's also, that's another one. If you have the combo, depending on, you're talking starting out at maybe what, 800, between $750 to $800 for the Alto
on the
one,
size of the
Alto
panel
one, and
but
because what's the Alto one in the 100 millimeter?
The motor, I think is $795.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Just to start. So I mean, if I remember right. But let me tell you something. This is totally how I do flat. I get to do flats every night with this. But if I ever took data, I would have flats every night, because this is just great. It just goes up and down and up and down. It connects USB right here. There you go. That's it.
Now, let me ask you this, because since I just don't know, I'm sure you can, because you're talking, you can do this like every night. Is it something within the advanced sequencer in Nina that you can tell it to flip over to maybe the flat wizard, or is it something, or like you give it instructions to go from the advanced sequencer to the flat wizard?
Once you do the flat wizard, right, it saves the whatchamacallit. Oh, whoops! Thank you, Court. Thank you. All right, somebody just told me about a pricing thing on the, but so if you go into the advanced sequencer, it'll say open and close flat panel. But once you do the flat wizard, and you have the amount of the settings already, so luminance is going to be, if you're going to do 2-second shots, your luminance is going to be at brightness setting 11, whatever. Doesn't matter. So the computer knows that. So it's going to say, take luminance flats. It's going to know to put this at brightness 11 and close it.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
That's
so you just got to, that's
slow.
all it is. And it'll say, there's a in the advanced sequence, it says run flat sequence saved sequence or something like that. Where it'll run it. Is that me? Oh, that's me. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's you.
Sorry. But yeah, so you could sit there and you could do that and run whatever is saved. As long as you've done the flat wizard at least once, it'll have the saved for every single filter you have.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Because that way, say you run an entire session, then at the very end, you can say, run my flats for this night.
Yep.
Because that way you can keep up with doing your flats and your flat darks after every session.
Yep.
Instead of, even with me, because I don't change my imaging train, I just do them, like maybe that next day or maybe a couple days afterwards. I will do my flats then, but it's also, it'll be very convenient to just not have to worry about that and just have that as part of the sequence. Just to, okay, November 24th, I'm doing an imaging session. I have November 24th flats and flat darks, to go along with that imaging session. And it does that for each night.
Yeah, and then what you can
So
do is when you put it in Pix Insight, right? You take every single night and you label the folder night 1, night 2, night 3, night 4, whatever. And
Yep.
then you use a grouping keyword, right?
yeah,
So you do a grouping keyword and you do the grouping keyword of night. And then
Mhm.
it's going to do whatever's in night 1 is going to be linked to night 1. Whatever's in night 2 is going to be linked to night 2, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, Dave, you're exactly right. Now, every time you change the rotation, you need to do new flats.
yes.
You'll have
If
donuts
you're
all over the
doing
place.
Yeah, you're changing your rotation. If you're changing, out your imaging, your imaging train, any of that stuff. If you're making any type of modification to your imaging train, either taking it apart or doing a rotation, you always need to do new flats.
Yep. And for a long time, I did a flat library for a long time. I did a flat library for each project. So whenever I started a new project, I would take new flats, because to your point, Dave, the odds are if you're doing a new project, you're probably changing the rotation to frame your object correctly. So you're going to have to do new flats. So as long as you do it every project, let's say, then you should be fine. Or what you could also do is you could take that flat library, right, and copy those flats into night 1, night 2, night 3, night 4, and use them. You don't have to do them every night. As long as you're getting good results, why bother, right? Why waste the time? Let's get more imaging done. But there's nothing to stop you from doing that too. I've reused flats, but there's also times where it got me into trouble, where I dig that kind of stuff. And I'm almost like, I know my flats are good. They worked good on night 1. And then something slipped, something happened, a ring got turned, or, a gust of wind made the camera move. I don't know, whatever. Something happened. And unfortunately, the flats all of a sudden weren't good for the entire project. So.
Yeah, and one of the things, like even Charlie, you're mentioning you've been trying to get in the habit of doing flats the next day, when you're using the T-shirt method and stuff like that. So one of the tough things for me is I can't utilize sky flats. For me, I can't do sky flats. I can't get up because I can't get up and do that. Reason is that, and it frustrates me. It's because the sky, the morning sky, it changes so quickly for me, right? Especially if you're doing a lot of different filters versus maybe only a couple of filters. But if you're doing like maybe 4 filters, or you're doing an SHO, probably the light, the illumination from the sun and everything, it just, you can't keep up with that constant change. So that's why I personally care for having the light panels and stuff like that, because you can have that steady stream, that's that steady luminance and stuff like that.
So.
Got to do sky flats on a completely cloudy day. Yeah. And one thing I also should do is probably, because I haven't seen many do it, maybe I should do a review, because now that I've had it for quite a while, maybe I should go ahead and do a review on this guy.
Which guy?
Huh?
What was? Oh,
The Uranus.
The Uranus. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the Uranus. Because for me, I've used it, and I haven't used it a lot, super, like every imaging night, but I have used it quite a bit. And I think now that I have the pod, I probably am going to try to keep it out a bit more, because it will be somewhat maybe protected from the elements in a way. So we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's one thing they say, you really can't, if you're in an observatory, you can keep it out inside of the observatory, because it won't be
Yeah, if
it
you're
can be
in the
protected by
observatory, but
weather.
you just can't keep it outside because God forbid it gets rained on.
Yeah,
You know, it's not an outdoor, you know, object, which is kind of weird for a you know, a weather sensor.
yeah. Yeah, it is. It's kind
Not
of
to be
that is
waterproof.
kind of weird that you can't keep it out there because of exactly right, because it's supposed to be a weather sensor and a SQM meter and all of that, and you can't keep it out there. So it doesn't make it doesn't make sense sometimes.
Yeah.
But it does work. So Flats Exterminator. Yeah, let's see if
Yeah, let's do a flag. Well, in
if Russ,
all the fairness, you know, and I think somebody put this out there. I have never heard of anybody doing sky flats against clouds. Somebody, I just saw that come across.
yeah, somebody, yeah, that's what Dave was saying. Got to do sky flats on a completely cloudy day.
As far as I know, you needed it to be in a perfectly clear day because you need to have that blue sky, that clear uniform. With clouds, you're getting different darknesses depending on how much water is in that cloud. So a white t-shirt on a cloudy day, again, if it works, great. I've never heard anybody doing it like that. I've always heard it was clear days, but I don't do sky flats.
Yeah.
We could ask Sean Nielsen out there. You know, I know he does sky
Yeah.
flats. Yeah, that's what I do, Mark. I just grab my Giotto and just, I don't care if it's cloudy or not.
Yeah.
You know.
But like I said, that's one of the things that if I end up getting a Giotto or something similar to that, where I can even treat that as, with the Alto, of course, treating that also as your dust cap and stuff like that, which is really nice. Just having that's just really slick. Just that convenience of doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I used to do the flat and the dark and the bias libraries, and it saves a lot of time. But if I'm capable to do it while I'm sleeping, while it's, even if I do it at the beginning of the night, you know what I mean, when it's just getting dark, right? Yeah, I want my $50.
Yeah, no, right. Spend that money, Eric. Mama won't mind. Mm-hmm.
But but you know what I'm saying? It's like even if you do it like I do it at the beginning of the night, because sometimes if you have an automatic flat panel and you don't have it set correctly and it's just a little bit away from your dew shield, you'll get extraneous light from the sides. So I do it right after polar alignment if I want to tweak it, and then I literally start off my sequence with flats. Just get it done and let it run all night. Do the lights all night. Don't even worry about it. So right at what's it? Is it astronomical or is it not? I think it's nautical, where it's still brighter, but it's dark.
Yeah, nautical.
Nautical. Yeah. When I have it, I have the darks. I have it says wait till nautical dusk, right? And then nautical dusk triggers the flats.
Okay. And
then it does the flats, and then I have it wait again to astronomical to start the sequence.
Gotcha. Sorry. Yeah, maybe I will get a Giotto. I may not get the Alto immediately because the Alto is almost twice the amount as the Alto is. So maybe I'll get the Giotto first, and maybe take your advice. Just have it on there at the start. Run my flats at maybe nautical dusk, and
then just take
get
it
it all
off
done. And then by that time, boom, it's done. Yeah, take it off, bring it inside, and then off it goes.
Yep, absolutely. I do most of my darks inside too, Charlie. I do it, on my patio outside, just put it in there.
Mhm.
I've done darks in a freezer. I took my camera. I put my Eagle on the garbage can, right outside the freezer, and I run the USB cables into the freezer, close the door of the freezer, and take my darks.
Yeah,
I've done that before.
Yeah, I'll just stick them in. Yeah, I've done that where I've run it here off to my bar, stick it in the beer fridge.
Yep.
You know, got one, and just let it. You know, where
Just
it's
let
nice
it
and
go.
cold, and
Just
just let it go.
Just let it go.
So I
let
hear you
it
there, man.
go. Let it go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, Mark. If you could pick one over the other, the Gioso or the Deep Sky Dad flat panel,
Ooh.
which one would you go for? Which one would you get? Which one would you do?
Well, he's got them
What
both.
do you do? Well, what do you do, Mark? What do you do?
What is that?
Like
speed?
Yeah, speed. What do you do, Mark? What do you do?
I mean, if you sit there and you talk price, I mean, Deep Sky Dad's going to be in the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mark's saying Deep Sky.
Does that prove the lights turn off? Well. Yeah. The camera was dark, so I mean, it's fine. So you know, Deep Sky Dad's not bad. I mean, I've had them. I've used them. I've used their focusers. I've used their their EF or FA1 focuser for the EAF.
Yeah.
He makes really good stuff. It's just that, you know, everything's also 3D printed. So if you like that, it's 3D printed. I should just buy a couple and just get them in and see what they're like, because I know Pavel, who's the owner of Deep Sky Dad, and maybe I'll just grab.
You know what? I might ask him, because I'm actually looking at his website right now. He does not have one for the FLT91. He has the FLT 132, the FLT 120, the FLT 110, but not the FLT 91.
Yeah.
So I could be kind of curious to see what that. I mean, but it's interesting. He's got the GT81 WIFD flat panel, which is newer than the FLT 91, but he doesn't have the FLT 91. So maybe I'll shoot him an email or something, or reach out to him and just ask him which one of these fit, you know, would be, or is he going to consider making one for that model?
Yeah. Yeah, the FRA 400 flat panels, 250 euros. So
yeah.
What is that? What is that, like?
So
300 and change?
No, because I know the euro is bigger. The euro is higher.
So it's not that much different.
Yeah.
273, okay. 275. Yeah, for a motorized flat panel, it's not bad.
No, it's not. So just I'll definitely inquire it. Just ask.
Yeah, it looks like there's a typo on the newsletter I just put out. So apparently the Artemis C Pro is on sale. Save $100. Was $399 and now it's $799.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Yep, that's a whoopsie. Oh well, I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to this retailer stuff.
Yeah.
So the motorized flat panel, let's see the Deep Sky. Let's take a look at the Deep Sky Dad one real quick. Let's see if I can detail this. Let's see how this kind of works here. Let's see. In the box software documents. Flat panel one manual. to, let's see. Okay, so it looks like it clamps onto the dew shield. And
Okay.
we could look at it real quick here. And I got the picture of it right here. So this is the Deep Sky Dad version. I'll zoom in on this. So this is for the FRA 400, if I remember. Yeah. And it clamps right onto the dew shield, and there's no real danger of it being heavy because everything is 3D printed. So it's super light. And so you just sit there and you just connect it just like that. And then this flap opens and closes just like that. That's it.
There you go.
Pretty decent. I'm wondering what the weight is on it. How much is the weight? What does it weigh? Lightweight design. The small flap is 300 grams. How much is 300 grams? 300 grams to pounds. It is a half a pound. 2/3 of a pound.
Nothing.
So cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome. The thing is, they're all these flat panels are all custom made for each individual telescope because of the size of the dew shields are different. So, you know, they're gonna have to be custom ordered, kind of. Wow, my hair's getting flat. What's going on? No, it won't work with the ASI Air. It will not work with the ASI Air. This is an ASCOM device, so it's controlled with ASCOM, and it can, as far as I know, be used with Nina and any other platform that uses the ASCOM platform. So
yeah, like SGP or something like that.
And you don't need a 900 millimeter dovetail. Yep. No, you don't. Let's see. It's got ASCOM support, so anything that runs ASCOM it'll work with. So I just looked it up. It's got its own ASCOM drivers. So the answer is yes. It'll work with Nina, SGP, Maxim, Voyager, whatever you want to use it. It's fine. It's actually the ASCOM driver is actually called the ASCOM driver for Deep Sky Dad FP1. There you go. So if anybody wants any, let me know. I'll order some.
Yeah, I'm actually shooting him an email asking him about the FLT91 if he has a price on diameter. Something, or maybe same diameter exactly.
All right, we got 10 minutes left before the last picture of the week for 2023. So go and vote and vote and vote. And go get on those giveaways for Astropalooza. Buy your tour shirt so we could give a bigger check to some customers for some astronomy club that deserves it. And if you want your astronomy club on the wheel, and I'll pull the wheel up because I think we only have 4 people on there, if I remember right. Let's see. What do we got here? Yeah. No, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 people. We got 6 on the wheel. Oh. We got the Fort Worth Astronomical Society, Lehigh Valley, Buffalo, Westminster, Corpus Christi, and Salt Lake. So those are the 6 that are on there. So you have a 16% chance or a little bit more to win a check from the members of AstroWorld and the people who buy a shirt. So go buy a shirt. It's worth it.
Okay, we've got 20 votes so far, it looks like.
20.
20. That is it.
That's
20.
pathetic.
So, wow.
That's our lowest in weeks.
Yeah, that is. That is.
Oh my goodness, excuse me.
That's,
Still
yeah.
recovering off of
Still, yeah, that tryptophan and everything.
yeah, still
There
recovering.
it is. Yep.
Let's see.
21 now.
21.
So-
All right.
But let's do a quick, recap here of the entries. Okay, so yep, don't forget, winner of Image of the Year is going to get that new quad band filter, the new Optimum quad band filter, courtesy of Sean Nielsen,
Yeah.
Visible Dark CA. So
So
recap.
I'm sorry. I should really I've been getting a lot of questions about the Altair quad band as compared to the Optolong RGB quad band. Big difference. The Altair quad band is HA03, HB, and S2. That's the quad band. The Optolong, correct me if I'm wrong, is an LRGB.
Oh, okay.
If I remember right. I could be wrong about that. But that's what I was reading as far as Optolong quad.
So last week, Mike's Merlot 15 was the winner last week. So again, we have Phoenix Astros Horsehead in SHH. Phoenix Astros, so Mark Ellis. We have the California SHO Mod Blend by Tom Peter. This is one that I'm still working on right now, so this is a good target for me. We have a Galaxy Group ARP 273 by Chris Frierksen. And there are quite a few that I can see in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 6. Several of them out there. Yeah, right there. We've got The Heart and Soul in Hydrogen Alpha by Greg Yancey. And we also have The Heart by Charlie Ford.
There you go.
There we go. Like I said, we've got 21 right now. Don't know if I refresh here if that's now we've got 25. Come on, guys. Can we get 30? Can we get 30? Is there anybody out there we can get 5 more votes? We've got 5 minutes, just a little over 5 minutes left. Can we get 5 more votes? Can we break 30? Let's see what happens. So far it's still 25. But anyway.
All right.
So thank you all who have already voted, and let's see if we can get a few more within the next 5 minutes.
Let me show you what I was talking about before with the filters, right? With the 2 filters. So here is the graph of the Optolong L Quad Enhanced filter. Okay. So all of these areas in white is what it allows in, right? See how wide things are here? And this is why it's really good for color, because it knocks out all the sodium, more sodium, hydrogen, mercury, all those vapor lights and LED lights that come in. It allows you to do LRGB imaging, right? In cruddy skies like I have on Long Island, so because it knocks out a lot of that, and it's a lot more knockout than your normal L Pro filter. let's say, because the L Pro is even wider than this. Now, if we go to the Enlia quad band, right, which is here, look at how narrow everything else is, with the exception of this one. So if I put them side by side, right?
Yep.
And that and that, right? Okay. This area here, look at how wide it is here from like 450 to 550, right?
Yeah, it's like a lot more
There's
light
a,
in.
yeah, there's a lot more bluish area coming in here,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay, same thing with the green area. I'm sorry, let's see, this is the red, this is the blue, right? At 400,
Yep.
right? So look at how narrow the blue is here from like what is it? Let's see, 486. So it's like 375 to 425. This is going all the way over too. So I mean, it's a lot wider on the Optolong than it is on the Enlia, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So this to me is more narrow band-ish. Okay. And this is more broadband-ish, in my opinion. Just so we know the difference.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you would want to use the quad band necessarily under full moon conditions.
No,
unlike you know what you would with other types of dual or quad narrowband type filters for a one-shot color.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Oh, good. I got some concurrence from Ernie and Tom, so I feel good that I feel a little bit justified in my reading of graphs. So thank you. So
yeah,
it's a
just
selective.
really selective.
Yeah, it really is. At least the Enlia is even more selective because it narrows that blue, that O3 area. The other ones, that the Optolong widens it out to make it a little bit more of a truer color, by still also knocking out the LEDs that have been affecting a lot of us more and more often, and also keeping out the mercury and the sodium vapor lights as well. So yeah, Chris, I agree. But as far as if you take a look at some of the shots that Sean has taken, and even though he's taken them in like a Bortle 6-ish, almost 7 sky at his house, he's getting some really good results. I'm looking to really get one over to me and to try it here in my skies. If I could get even if I could just move my tripod over and just use my Pegasus to move it over to a different part of my sky and give it a shot. I'm thinking that's what it would be, a real test on what it is.
Yeah. Let me share this here real quick, because Mark was bringing this up here. So about the Player One anti-halo.
Yeah, what about it?
I mean, take a look at. I mean, you look how tight that is.
Oh yeah.
And this is an HA03 dual band.
Yep.
So you can see how tight that is. About just around between 3.2, 3.7 nanometer.
Plus or minus a half.
For
yeah,
HA,
so,
plus or minus for L3 and HA.
I've tested.
And look at the amount of coatings. Look at that.
Yeah.
The layer.
I've tested 2 of those anti-halo ones with the Goya Lab right now, and they both came in at spec or better.
Okay.
So they're looking really nice, and spacing with a Petzval seems to be very, very critical of where that filter is. You may have to add a 0.5 millimeter here. I actually had to add a 0.5 millimeter to the back spacing of where that filter was based on the camera, and it worked really good though. I mean, it worked fine.
Say about 0.5 millimeter or so.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, but yeah, that's some pretty darn tight bandpass.
And take a look at the videos from Luca Matico, who did the testing in really crappy skies on Out Attack and a couple of ones. It's a good filter, man. I mean, filters are expensive. It's unfortunate, but but good filters cost money. I mean, if you want tight band passes like that, then you got to pay for it, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. So yeah, okay.
I mean, I sold 3 of those anti-halos already, and they've only been out. That, and who makes good ones also? Altair. Altair makes good ones.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's 9:32, man.
All right. So let's do this.
It's 9:32. It's almost ready. It's ready for me to start my weekend, my friend, because I got to recover. I need another glass of wine to, maybe some chocolate.
So let me head back up here to the dashboard, then I'll switch over my screen.
Oh, I'm getting those Alp teas too. I'm getting that too. So that's coming. That's shipping on Tuesday. So woo. Whiskey is quicker, but you know what? I could have 3 or 4 glasses of wine. I can't have 3 or 4 glasses of whiskey. I'd be half in the bag by 9:30. Is that you doing that with the Deep Sky Dad? Or am I just behind? Oh, I'm behind on the show.
Yeah, I think you're a little behind.
I'm way behind. You're on my 5th.
All right.
5th shot or 5th glass? I mean, geez, Dave, come on. You know what I just got? I just got a nice 15-year-old red breast. Ooh, it's nice. Thank you. Oh. Thank you, Mr. Frank Luongo. I love you.
So, all right. So we got 25 votes. And let's see who we got. Who is the winner of the last image of the week for 2023?
Let's see.
Chris
with
10. Chris Freerkson with the Galaxy Group ARP273.
All right, Chris
with 10 votes.
So you won Picture of the Week. Unfortunately, Chris, you are not eligible for Picture of the Month because you have the M91 shot. But congrats on winning. That's not his first, obviously. But very nice. Let's see that picture again, though.
Yeah. So let's go back here. We'll go back to the site. There it is.
That's a sweet picture, man.
It is. It is a very nice shot. You got a lot of
won second place.
Who won second place?
Because we couldn't see it on your screen. So
right. Well, let's take a quick look here.
Because I got it the way I have it cropped, it's all messed up. So
sure, no problem. Tom Peter.
Tom with how many votes?
And Tom Peter and Charlie Ford were tied for second.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
They were tied for second. Wolf with 6 votes each.
All right. There you go. So there you have it.
There it is. There it is.
So Chris won. Let's see. Hold on a second. So who else won Picture of the Week the last couple of weeks? for October.
Picture
for,
of the week.
Yeah, for November. Who else won?
Okay, well, we'll have Beck over here again.
Let's head back. So I'm going to put this up.
Okay, so 27 for that week. For the 4th of the 17th, Mike for his Merlot 15.
Let's see, Mikey. Did Mikey?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike's eligible for Picture of the Month for November because he hasn't won yet. Okay.
Yeah. Previous to that, Tom Peter.
Not eligible. Okay.
And Scott Schneider.
So Mike and Scott. I think that's it,
And
right? There's one more?
One more. One
Mike
more
and
for
Scott.
November 3rd. And November 3rd was Ernie.
Ernie won already, I think, didn't he? Hold on a second. Scott, Billy, Phoenix. No, Ernie didn't win. So those three are eligible.
So those three are eligible for Image of the Month?
Yep. Ernie, Scott, and Mike.
Okay. So we have three contestants then that I will set that up.
Tom, you already won Picture of the Month in February.
So I'll make a note of that.
Chris, you won in June with M91. That's why you sent me the picture. What do you mean you won? You won Picture of the Month, not Picture of the Year. So everybody's busting chops. That's funny.
Okay.
All right. So there you go. So set that up for the three of them.
Yep.
3 pictures of the week for Picture of the Month for
November.
And then get that rolling.
Yep. I will go ahead and do that.
Awesome. So this was a really cool show. It was nice and relaxed and nice, nice conversation here. So
yeah, for sure.
All right. All righty. So next Wednesday, right, we have Dark Dragons. Don't miss that. We start at 9 Eastern. We're going to be talking about their roll-off roof observatories, which is really, it's pretty wild. It's all ASCOM driven, and it's great.
And it's great, especially for those who may not have a lot of space, maybe in their backyard. Definitely, this is definitely someone, maybe one of the shows you may want to check out for their roll-off roof automation, and it's pretty impressive, especially for those who are maybe not have a lot of space. So,
and if you don't follow them on TikTok, you should, because they're really funny videos. That's Dark Dragons Astro, I think, on TikTok. So go check it out.
Yeah.
But as far as a beginner division for Image of the Week, there isn't a beginner division. Maybe that's something we might want to think about in 24. I don't know.
Maybe.
But we have a lot of people. We have a lot of the same people all the time putting their pictures in. So I would do just what, who said it? If you want to just jump in the wolf pile, like Newman said. Just go in. And if you want, there's a folder if you go to astroworldweb.com, and there's a critique my photo. We could talk about your photo and see what you see. And if you throw in like the project file, we can kind of play around with it if you use PixInsight. So we could do that as well. So feel free to throw in your images. That's something that we're going to get more and more into in the upcoming year of 2024. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So who's going to bed? Greg's leaving. Good night, Greg. Good night, Greg. Good night, Dr. Maya. Good night, Norman, Newman, all you people, you lovely, lovely people. But all right, Mr. Eric, you have any final thoughts for tonight? Because
no. Just I hope everybody had a great holiday. Have a great weekend. Looking forward to catch up with everybody next week. Again, Dan, that was a great video and a lot of fun. You know,
it was a lot of fun to do. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. It's called "The Tale of Two Turkeys."
Yeah. So you got just the Tale of Two Turkeys.
and you know, there's there's going to be a deleted scene upcoming. So so there'll be a deleted scene in that, and that's going to be funny.
So, but yeah, again, just hope everybody had a great holiday.
Yep.
And look forward to final thought, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. But looking forward to the holiday season, and we're heading a lot longer nights, so hopefully we can start getting some more time. Hopefully these weather will start clearing up a little bit. So,
Yep.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Clear skies, everybody.
All right, very good. So don't forget, again, Wednesday night, Dark Dragons. And then we're going to have, let's see, the 29th, and then we're into December. So we need to talk about December schedule, if we're going to take some time, because the 27th is, Christmas is on a Monday. So I don't know if we're going to take any time off. If we want to, we can. If we don't. We'll talk about that as it gets closer. Maybe we'll just take Christmas week off. We usually take 2 weeks off for the holiday, but
we'll see.
Maybe we just take one or none. I don't know. We'll see how we feel.
Yeah, exactly.
4 years running, we're pretty much numb to Wednesdays and Fridays having nothing to do. So the only thing I know is I'm going to be missing the Islander game. So final thought, can't image. I'm uneducated and have cloudy skies. Oh, Newman. Newman, I'm not that brutal. I can be, though. I can. Oh, man. All right, awesome. All right, everybody. Well, again, have a good night. Come hang out with us Wednesday. It's time to close up the show because we're getting a lot of dead air here. So
pretty much.
Let's close it up. Everybody's tired. Everybody has all the trypto whatever from the turkeys, and everybody's just tired. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I hope everybody's family is home and safe and stuffed and probably hungover. But everybody have a great night. Have a great weekend. Take it easy. Enjoy it. Enjoy your family. And remember, as always, to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see you with Dark Dragons on Wednesday night.
Yep. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you on Wednesday.
Hump day. See you later, everybody.